from the beginning.
This meeting is being recorded.
So Power BI Cloud Service, okay. Now the question is, before we jump in Power BI Cloud Service, with Power BI desktop itself, you can create the report. And within a single report, you can create multiple pages. And you can do the data model design, you can do data cleaning, everything. Everything can do it. But if you wanted to share your report, which you developed it in your Power BI desktop with others, it is not that possible. Probably you can share your report one by one to people, right? So what if the reports or let's say you have 200 reports other in your team, they develop 200 reports, you want to share the reports, the 200 reports to 200 people, it will take longer time. So in that case, the cloud service is very much helpful. And if you deploy everything on cloud, people across the globe, anytime with any device, they can visualize your report. And also in the Power BI Cloud Service, you can create the dashboard. There is a subtle difference between report and a dashboard. We'll discuss this in a little later. Okay. First of all, what is Power BI Cloud? It is a cloud-based service where users can view and interact with the reports. Okay. The report developers, designers, they can develop application using Power BI Desktop and publish it to Power BI Service. So if the users can change their reports and then they can generate graphics based on the existing data model in this service. See, the data model can be done only in your Power BI Desktop. That is not possible in your Power BI Cloud Service as on today. Today is 1st April 2023. Okay. So as on today, you cannot do the data model design on Power BI Cloud Service. So whatever the data model design you did it in your Power BI Desktop, once you publish it, that report, they can change it. You can change it from the Power BI Cloud Service. And also you can share and interact with your co-workers, okay, in the cloud service. With the help of the cloud service, you can share the report with others, okay. And there are a few scenarios where the Power BI Desktop and the cloud service are same. So what scenarios? So here, like I said, you can create the reports in a Power BI Desktop. You can do the data cleaning using Power Query. The same thing you can do it in Power BI Cloud Service. But when it comes to data modeling, you cannot do it in Power BI Cloud Service. But sharing the reports, that is possible only in the Power BI Cloud Service. Okay, next, what we will do is we'll just go ahead and explore the features of this one. So the navigation part in Power BI Cloud Service, I just click on the home here. And here, one second, let me just app.powerbi desktop. Earlier, you can find something like the 3 lines here. Now it is not there. So it's fine. Okay. And here, if you select here, in this button, you can see the other apps, the Power Automate, Power Apps, other things you can see. The admin also you can see it. And other add-ins, you can see it here. Okay. And the Power BI, open in new tab, that is also possible here. And the next one is the create button here. So in the create button, when you click on this one second, if I go here, yeah, if I click on the create here, you can see the add data to get started. You can add the data here, paste, you can copy paste the data here, or you can, enter the data manually here. Okay. Once you enter the data manually here, and you can give the name to the table, and then when you select the auto create report, it will create the report. Okay. Or if you want to create a blank report, you can create it. And or you want to create a data set only, you can use this one. These are the 3 options that are available here. So usually we don't use it. Supposing you want to do some kind of analysis, let's say you have the target and say you are a marketing man, you want to see the targets for 4 regions, small reports. You can type the data here, and then you can generate the report here itself. You can see that. Pick a published data set. If you click on this here, so look here, just a while back, I just published the reports. These reports, along with that, the data set also got published. These data sets are already available here. We can pick up from this published data set if you want to work on anything. Okay. So for that purpose, you can use this one. And the other one is the browse. When you click on the browse, It'll show you the options like, what are the reports are there. And if you see a Dev ACA, and this is a workspace, and you can, with the type, you can understand. This is your dashboard. Your dashboard icon will be something like this. And the scorecard is something like this, and the report file, and these are the data set. So with this type, you can quickly understand and what are the, for this one, workspaces are there. And if you click on it here, and it shows the dashboard alphabet, right? So it will show the everything here. And if you click on it, descending order, you can see the workspace, what the workspaces are there here. And there are two types of workspace, my workspace and workspaces here. What is the difference between these two? My workspace is something like this is your personal folder. Okay, if you want to do some kind of proof of concept, anything, you can do it here. But whatever the reports, whatever the data set you publish, that cannot be shared. It is not a shareable one. If you want to share your reports or data set with other users, you need to click on this workspaces. Okay, and but this is like a shareable folder. Supposing you wanted to share one report with 200 users, or if you have 800 to 1000 reports, you want to share it with your stakeholders within an organization, you can put it in this workspace, create a workspace. And that specific workspace, you put all the reports, everything, whatever you want to share it. All the users across the globe, they can access the reports through this one, because it's kind of a public folder, this is a private folder. Okay, and okay, so this one we will see it a little later. And the next one is the data hub. When you click on the data hub, you can see drill through main. And so this one, right? Discover and use data from across your org. That is what it is called as a hub. You can see all the thing here in one place. Okay, that all the data set. Okay, the data hub, right? So the hub is something central location. This kind of a central location, we can see all the data, all the report files, data sets, you can find it here. The next one is the metrics. This is where you can create the scorecard. Okay, you can create a scorecard, and you can see there are a couple of sample scorecards are already available here. And if you click on it, education sample here, you can see that these are the thing, right? This one assigned to SAS Conram. And here you can specify all the things. Okay, this scorecard, I will discuss it little later. And here, for example, sales sample, you can specify the sales and target value, and you can track it over a period of time. Okay, achieve a monthly revenue of 500,000, and on track. What is the status now? What is the progress? Somewhat it is closer. You yourself can select the status here. Okay, over a period of time, you can you can review it. And if you can expand this one, launch all promised product this year. This is the core task. Okay, and then these are the subtasks. Okay, so this is how we can create the sample. So this is scorecard. We'll see it a little later. So this icon is nothing but scorecard. Here you can look here you can see the new scorecard button. If you click on it, you can create it here. Okay, you can specify some metric here. Okay, and you can specify it and you can create it. Anyhow, I'll show you a little later. The next one is apps. When you click on the apps here, you will find a lot of apps in the Get Apps. Okay, and if you click on it, you can see the Microsoft partner apps here, and a lot of apps, Google Analytics, and 360 Micro 365, NFL Analytics, like different apps are available, third-party apps. Okay, and including LinkedIn, Sales Navigator, and Power BI Log Analyzer. A lot of things are available. If you want to use the third-party applications, you can go ahead and use it. And if you want to use your own app, that I will show you a demo little later. You can create your own app also. And the next one is learn. Here you can go and learn. If you want to see anything, learn anything related to Power BI, you can go and see it. And there are sample reports are also available here. You can take a look at it here. And then the next one is the workspaces. So what is the workspace? Workspaces are nothing but the folder. It's kind of a folder, or we can say it is like a containers. So wherein you can publish you can publish your reports like an app. Okay, so there are right, so different way of sharing your content. If you want to share only one report, then individual report you can share it with individual user. If you put it in your if you develop it in your Power BI desktop, whereas like I said earlier, whatever the folders that you created or the workspace that you created using this option, using this workspaces, I know, for example, these are the workspaces that I created. So once you create the workspace and if you publish the reports in these folders or the workspaces, that can be shareable. This is kind of a public folder. Okay, this is a local folder. Which one? The my workspace is a local for when you cannot share or you cannot make this up. It's not a public folder. Okay. If you want to create a prototype, you can probably, right, you can use this workspace and your personal folder, you can create everything here. So now, yeah, this is just a quick overview about this navigation of the Power BI Cloud Service. And the next one is what we will do is the next one, what I will do is I will jump into the